You know what, B? I think you could mute your own mic, so why don't you do that? So then if you can come on, then you can just pop in whenever.
All right, that'll work.
All right, we about to get started. What's good? Y'all tuning into the Corner Radio, hosted by your man Kill. I got my peoples up here today with me, man. These my brothers right here. Cats I met online, Twitter peoples. I chop it up with every single day of the week with these dudes. I got my brother JR. What's going on, JR?
What's up? I'm
chilling. I got my man Nick out in the ATL. What's good, Nick?
What's going on, peoples?
Yo, and I got my brother Sincere. First time chopping it up with us. What's going on, Sin?
What's going on, man? Thanks for having me.
Oh, man, come on. That ain't nothing, man. It's just dope to have. Y'all cats who watch may not understand. Every day I'm on Twitter. These are three of like maybe the 6 or 7 people we chop it up every day about song of the day, one gotta go, all that stuff. So it's just dope to finally have everybody together. I got my man DJ Rec up here with me too, trying to fix the camera issue, but we're gonna get that straight. Tonight we chopping it up about the Grammys. We're gonna be chopping it up about award shows. Do we watch them? Don't we watch them? What's wrong with them? All that stuff. The hoopla that, because I really, to be honest with you, don't pay attention to the award shows like that. But you know, everything on Twitter about the Grammys was like, yo, and I know JR gonna feel some kind of way, so let's get it out the way now. That Maya got nominated for Album of the Year, but Solange didn't. You know what I mean? So let's just start.
First of all, why you even had to put it out there like that? There was no need.
Nah, what I'm saying is that's where this conversation.
All right, I care about it.
Because the people on Twitter, not just me, JR, but folk on Twitter were like, yo, how the hell Maya? I ain't even know Maya had an album out, and Solange ain't get. So that's all I was saying. I mean, that's all, you know. But and we'll get into that. So the R&B nominees were BJ the Chicago Kid, In My Mind, Layla Hathaway Live, Terrence Martin's Velvet Portraits, The Healing Season, and Smooth Jones' Maya. So, you know, if we had to play a game, which one don't belong there, I would have to say Maya. That's just my opinion. But we're going to get into that more. So the first question to my peoples is, do y'all even watch award shows? Like, do the Grammys mean anything to you? Do y'all do the BT, Soul Train, NCAA, whatever? I said NCAA.
We know.
Wow.
What do y'all do? Send you you first up tonight since it's your first time, man. Do you rock these award shows? Why or why not?
Not really. To be honest, I really don't even care, to be honest. But if I cared about anything, it's probably Soul Train, really.
Okay.
You know, but I haven't cared about the Grammys in a long time.
All right. So what made you not care? Like, why don't you care?
It's usually the acts and the artists and just the way the game is now. Like, it don't do nothing for me. I'd rather watch an old Grammys episode from like back when Luther was alive or something. You know?
Nah, I feel you. All right, what about you, Nick? You do any of these award show joints, man?
Nah, like pretty much similar to what he said. It's like I'm not gonna watch 2 to 3 hours of a show when I care about 15% of the artists.
Right. So I mean, you don't do none of them. You don't do BT.
None of them. Remember when I asked Sean P if he listened to female rappers? Like none of them. I like none of them. None of them.
Oh man.
All right, JR, what's up with you, bro? I know you gotta watch some of these.
Yeah, I mean, I watch them, but it's for me. I'm like Sin. After it's so political now. It's so different now. So it's like, why do you watch them? But you watch them anyway, just to see like it's gotten this bad. Like, I watched the Soul Train Awards. I think the Soul Train Awards was dope. And it just goes to show, like, when they do the Soul Train Awards, how everybody be live when they, you know, do the throwback performances rather than the new artists. Like, with the Teddy Riley tribute that they did and the Brandy tribute, everybody was going crazy. But then you had these new artists that was up there. Everybody was like, huh? So it was just like,
yeah.
For me, I watch it for that, but it's not, a lot of these award shows is not credible, and the Grammys, forget it. I haven't been a fan of the Grammys probably since maybe 2005. I haven't been cool with it. So,
All right. Breck, you still there, man?
Yeah, I'm here, man. You can hear me?
Yeah. So what about you in these award shows?
Man, I do not watch the award shows like that. If they're on, I watch them. If they're not on, I could care less. I just lost the love for it, man. Like my man said, the shows, the actual show that the artists give, it's not the same anymore, man. It just doesn't hold anymore. I'm just not into it. The caliber of artists is not the same. Everybody's doing the same thing. It's just not the same. You remember growing up, you knew when the American Music Awards was coming on. Like you talked about it at school. You go to the gig now. Ain't nobody talking about that. They're talking about when Empire coming on and what Lucius is doing. Ain't nobody care about these award shows. It does not hold the same weight. At least to me, it don't hold the same weight to me anymore. They're just not in the same caliber. Once they change the caliber of what they're doing and become consistent with it, then I might go back to it. But up until that point, no, I'm good.
Right. Now I feel you. I'm the same way. I mean, I'll DVR the BET Awards. Once they started that joint to Cypher, that kind of got me interested in that part of it. So what I just do is DVR it, watch it the next day, and I can fast forward through all the bullshit and get to those Cypher joints.
Yeah, right.
I thought that
don't need to be on the Cypher though.
Right. So I thought that was a dope idea, them bringing the Cypher in, and even though this last one was kind of whack. And I mean, I dig what the Soul Train Awards did with bringing the Ibadu and the hosted, and like JR was saying, like the tribute joints, it's almost better. Like I'd rather that. Like I'd rather like throwback show of like, let's get all these old acts out here to perform, and pay tribute to them versus the new school cats or whatever like that. But as far as the Grammys, the last time I probably was interested in the Grammys was probably 2004 when Outkast won the chip, when they won it for Album of the Year. That was huge because I don't know if it was the first time, but it was the first time I remember that a hip hop artist won for Album of the Year, not for just hip hop Album of the Year, but Outkast, everybody out the box that year. So I think they took home like 4 joints that year. So that was it. And I mean, when word got to air, like when the Roots won that one year, I was like, all right, that's dope, because it was kind of like underground hip hop one or whatever like that. And then going back to when they first started the whole rap category and Jeff and Fresh Prince won, even though it wasn't televised. And it kind of goes to show you how far hip hop has come. When you go back to '89, they ain't even televised it. So now, good 80% of the awards is hip hop. You know what I mean? But here's some questions that I have for y'all, because I was going through this Grammy list and I was like, yo, I don't know what the fuck half this shit is. What is an urban contemporary album?
Talk.
Well,
Please don't get me started. Please.
Categories, and I'm like, what's urban contemporary? Because when I think urban, I think hood. So, So, JR, I see you're pissed off, so you go first. What is an urban?
The only thing I think that is what mainstream try to say what's hot on mainstream radio. So that's what they make the difference. You see it as the best R&B category, and then they make it the best urban contemporary album. So it's all those people that's getting that mainstream play rather than R&B. So that's why you can throw somebody like Anderson .Paak in there, but throw Beyonce in there, throw Rihanna in there, and throw all these other people in there because the labels are like, all right, we could throw them in that category, because it doesn't make any sense why Rihanna would be thrown in an R&B category. It doesn't make any sense. So what the Grammys did was made an urban contemporary because she gets played on, I guess, mainstream R&B radio. So that's why they do that. I think it's stupid, but who am I? You know what I'm saying? So.
And I think the other thing that I'm always confused about is just how people generalize music. Like, whereas if you ask me, Beyonce's R&B, but then they say she's pop. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. Do you have any background on what the hell is urban contemporary?
Man.
I think he explained it best. Yeah, I have no clue. I didn't even know there was a category.
Urban
I didn't even know there was a category.
Like Lloyd, though. Like
you said
Lloyd or somebody.
You said Lloyd? Who that?
Lloyd.
Annoyed.
Was Lloyd nominated?
Oh, we got a new song out that's kind of hot, man. I like that.
Yeah.
Justice League.
Is he nominated?
It's kind of
Yeah. To me, that's urban contemporary, like the Donnell Jones and the Avants, like dudes that's not mainstream, but they make music for us, but it's just not really recognized like that, you know?
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Rec? You got any thoughts on this?
Nah, man. I just think that's a new way for them to categorize music. R&B being so, I don't even want to call it R&B, man, because it seemed like every R&B joint got somebody spitting, or it's following the same pattern. There is no R&B anymore. There is no difference. You can't tell the difference between an R&B song and a hip hop song. They blur the lines so hard that I think that's another way for them to just categorize what isn't that, and then they can go ahead and say, okay, well, these guys don't fit this mold. Let's put them in that category, and then everything else is stored over here.
I feel that. And you got JR. JR look like he about to give his tithes and offerings to you.
Oh yeah, he was preaching on that one. That's why I was like,
it's just the common theme of what you see within the last 15 years of music, man. Since 2000 hit, and then everything just kind of fell in one pocket.
Yeah.
It became hard, like sometimes for me to even do certain parties, because I go into it with a certain mindset. I don't ever go into a party knowing what I'm gonna play. I go into it, I might have a little juice in me, and I get a feel. But after, I say about 9/11, 02, 03, you had your regional music, and then everything other than that was all the same. It was like everybody was trying to sound the same. If it was hot, everybody wanted to be like Nelly. If it was hot, everybody wanted to do the A-Town Stomp, and everything fell within that. It didn't matter if he was rapping, singing, it all fell within that. So there was never any line to say, hey, look, if you sing, you do, this is what you're supposed to do. You ain't supposed to be on the stage spitting no verse. You're supposed to be out there singing your heart out. I think it's a way for them to categorize what isn't what you hear on the radio every day. And to us, that could be traditional R&B, but being that that's not the case, and you don't have those acts out there anymore putting it down like that on a consistent basis, they say, okay, well, those guys are contemporary music. Let's put them to the side. Let's get on to this ratchetness over here.
All right, and that's a good point you brought up with the traditional R&B, because that's my next question. Well, first I wanted to say, it's like De La said back on De La Soul's Day, R&B is now just rapping bullshit. And the crazy thing about that is De La called that back in '90, or what it's become. So when you say you don't hear no R&B without somebody spitting, it's kind of like De La predicted that back in the day. But they have a Best Traditional R&B Performance Award. And this year you've got William Bell, BJ the Chicago Kid, Fantasia, Layla, and Jill Scott. So I just assume from that's kind of like, I guess, the real soul music or something like that.
Yes.
That's what that category was. I'll be the first to say I ain't know William Bell was still making records. I'm assuming this is William Bell that's been sampled throughout the years.
Hold on, we talking about old school William Bell? Like chop up William Bell?
There's somebody new, JR?
yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I was about to say.
Who's William Bell?
He's down with Stax. Like obviously he's with an older record. He's with Stax Records, and he made a new album. And the song "The Three of Me" definitely should be a traditional R&B record. It's like a Tyrone Davis mix.
Hold tight. There's a new William Bell who's down with Stax. That's not the old William Bell.
That's a parallel like a mug, man.
That's crazy.
Why the hell? That's like I'm on Def Jam and I'm assigned the old LL, a new LL Cool J.
Y'all terrible.
It's like CB4 Augusto, man.
Assign somebody with the same name to the same. Forget. All right. So his stuff is good, JR?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. No doubt. Now the other category I was tripping about is what is the best R&B performance? Because when I think performance, I'm thinking back to the days we be debating like who got a better live stage show, or KRS, or there was a time when the Roots and the Fugees was touring together and they was like battling every night over who had the best stage show. But then I look at the people like BJ Chicago Kid, Ro James, music. See, Sin know how I feel about music. I'm like,
you should not be in there. I do. I do. It should be I don't.
That's
I'm
Fat
like,
Boy
no,
on South Street right there.
Performance than music do. So I don't understand that category. Now, here's the thing that got me, and I've said this for a long time: is it time that we start coming up with subgenres of hip hop, because they have a best metal category and a best rock category.
Mm-hmm.
Now, back in the day, when you would just say rock and roll, I always say this to people: if I say rock and roll to different age groups, they're gonna say different things. You know, I say it to my mother, she may say Chuck Berry. I say to somebody else, they may say Bon Jovi. I say to somebody else, they may be like them Aerosmith dudes. So it seemed like throughout time, rock and roll had to get like, now we got metal, we've got rock. Is that, you know, do you think one day we need to get somewhere where there's a track award? So, you know, because I feel like a lot of our hip hop heroes and the people that we listen to don't get the entry into these award shows because of all the trap, where if they would have a boom bap award, you know. So Nick, what do you think about that? Do you think these award shows would be dope, or do you think you would tune in if there was a boom bap award and like Torre and, you know, cats like that, Sky Zoo was being nominated? Do you think you would tune in for that?
I would, but I don't think the award show would do a category like that because they don't generate revenue. Like the heavy metal category, who's in that?
Ooh. Don't get me the line, bro.
Oh, don't ask me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, the boom bap wouldn't work on a award show stage because I mean, maybe for like the BET Hip Hop Awards, but Grammys would never do nothing like that.
All right. What about you, Sam? What you think about that?
I agree with Nick, man. I don't. It's not gonna bring the ratings that they want, you know. So
yeah, it's all about ratings.
Yeah, it's all about ratings. So I don't see it happening, but I would love for that to happen, because then maybe Primo and Pete Rock and other guys could get shine now instead of just always being something we talk about back in the day, you know.
Yeah. What about you, JR?
I agree with everybody. I just feel like they doing everything for. They want to get ratings, and they know that that's not going to get ratings at the Grammys anyway. Like, they already took away a lot of our awards to begin with, because it used to be a lot of R&B and rap categories, but they took a lot of them away because they were like, oh, it's too many categories. And then it used to be the R&B vocal performance by male and female. They took that away. And it's just like so many awards that's been taken away, so they know that ain't gonna get no ratings. So they like, we're not adding that.
Right. What about you, Brett? What you think?
Man, that's a very good, you know, statement from everybody. I think that needs to happen, because you look at an award show. Let's say an award show come on tomorrow, right? And let's say Aerosmith or Act Like That from that time frame and that stature performs. That joint is going through the roof. And we talked about this before in another podcast, man. We don't support our father figures or elders when it comes to music.
Yes,
and that's only in the Black community. So yeah, we know from a financial standpoint that the TV station is not going to make any revenue off of Black music. But why is that? Why do we allow that? You know what I mean? Like, that shouldn't be the case, because if let's say Curtis Blow gets out his hospital bed today and jumps on the TV screen and performs "This Is the Breaks," I'm in here 5-stepping, breaking, all that. I'm pop locking just because I'm happy, for one, to see the dude on stage, and for two, like, you didn't get to see that back in the 80s, so why would you miss the chance now to do that? I was watching the Apollo last week, and Eric B. and Rakim was performing. Now, I've seen them on Apollo countless times, but this is the first time I've seen them in a long time. And to watch this dude, you know, on stage spitting, you know, I had goosebumps, man. And I've heard this song 1,000 times, seen it, but when you see these people perform, we got to give them their just due, man. That's probably one of the main reasons why they don't think that nobody's watching, or nobody wants to see these cats. So they take away the awards first, and then they just don't invite you. They had the filler seats. They got the cat that's a pizza delivery cat sitting next to Beyonce. Yeah. So it's a lot that goes into it, and it all goes back to us not supporting our own. If we actually support and do what we're supposed to do, we won't have that problem. But that's gonna always be a problem, because we don't know how to support our own when it comes to this culture.
That's true indeed. Good point. Now, last question I had was, they got this category for best music video. that tripped me out because I don't know the last time I've seen a video. For the simple fact, VH1, BET, and MTV don't play
videos.
Videos on YouTube now.
YouTube
nominated, but Beyonce, like that's the last video. So like I don't even know why anybody else is nominated, but we got all that out the way. Now, this is what we're gonna look at. Now I know a lot of us. I know Nick said you could only come up with a couple with the R&B. We're gonna talk about R&B nominees, and then we're gonna go into hip hop. So the R&B nominees again for the Grammys was BJ's In My Mind, Layla's live album, Terrence Martin, Velvet Portraits, Mint Condition, Healing Season. I didn't even know Mint Condition had a new album out, and I love
dope album.
Yes, it is.
I gotta check it out. I haven't heard it.
Dope album, fellas.
I'm taking notes. This
dope
I'm
album.
a Mint Condition fan. It's dope.
I don't
think it should have been nominated though.
But and then we got JR's girl Maya. He's her new.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out, yo.
They all went off on me on Twitter. So those are the people who were nominated. Now, JR, we'll start with you because you're the R&B guru.
Right.
Who are the 6 artists that you feel like should have been nominated?
I actually like BJ, I like Layla, and I like Maya, actually. The 2 that I really didn't think should have been there, Terrence Martin, Velvet Portraits is a jazz record. It's a straight jazz album, so I don't understand why he's in an R&B category. Right. So if that would have been me, I would have given that to Corinne Bailey Rae for The Heart Speaks and Whispers.
Okay.
I'd have gave that to her. And then as much as I like Mint Condition, and they are one of my favorite bands, I wouldn't have put Head of Season in there. I would have gave it to Tweet for Charlene. I feel like if you want to talk about an R&B record, we're not talking about no mainstream joint because clearly a lot of these albums are not.
Time out for what's a 20-second timeout.
What?
You said Tweet?
Tweet for Charlene.
You talk about Tweet, oops, Tweet.
Yes.
You got a new album?
Y'all need to stop.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm learning tonight. I'm taking notes.
I heard that.
Hold on. Who got a new album?
Tweet.
Word?
So I'm taking notes.
Yeah, I'm over here taking notes too. Like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I heard it. It's a good album, but you know, Tweet, she messed with the boy Jamal Bryant now. She a first lady, so I don't think she doing.
Really?
Not for long, according to his track record, but we ain't gonna go there.
Okay, all right, okay.
So I'm just saying, I hope you enjoy Charlene, because in a minute, she gonna.
I mean, Tweet can take you to church, though.
Church, you may be able to perform, you know.
Nah, but for real, I just think those 2 should have been out. I think it should have been to Corinne and Tweet. If you want to talk about R&B, it should have been to them. And Terrence Martin, I don't know why he's in there. You have a jazz category, he should have been there. And Mint Condition, like y'all, I'm like I like them, but no, they weren't even on the regular adult R&B charts either. So why would you even put them in there? At least Tweet was, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that was a little iffy for me. But other than that, I was cool with it.
I be feeling like they just be playing rock, paper, scissors. Like,
You know?
They do. I think so.
Oh man.
Like, yo, first person who come to mind, just throw something that like we just gonna grab it out this bag and whatever.
It's nothing but on the board. It's nothing but like older white men.
Exactly.
That's all that is. That's all. So they looking at these like, oh, we know BJ. Oh, we know Layla because we know Donny Hathaway. Okay, that works. And then Terrence Martin. Okay, let's throw him in there. We'll throw him in there.
Close enough. Yeah.
That's great. And then you like Maya. Oh, just like Kill. This is the girl that did My Love's Like Whoa. That was big.
Nobody knew Maya had a new album.
Sin, didn't you know?
Wow.
Sin, didn't you know? Sin, didn't you know?
Yeah, Sin. But I'm just saying, y'all
You said nobody. It's plenty people that. independent, Kill. Don't do that. You try to play Naya. That's what you're not gonna do tonight.
I'm not gonna talk about your artist. I know
First of all, no. Maya is not one of my favorite artists. That's what you're not gonna do.
No, I'm saying,
but you're not gonna play her like she's not independent.
Funny.
It's not easy for an independent artist, and for people like you,
I know it's not
Classic.
This is Maya. This chick is more known for being in Game's Dream video than for.
Oh wow.
But see, that's the reason why. See, people like you, Kill, you whack, because this girl is an independent artist. Bottom line, how you gonna play her like that? We don't even have many artists because of that mindset you in. You still is that same chick that's still running in the whatever she was doing back then. Because I'm not even playing her voice like that to begin with. But this album is dope. I thought it was dope. But you playing her, and that's what you're not gonna do, yo. Don't do that. And you even
tell them why you mad, JR. Tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why you mad, son.
Yes, man, Kill be bugging me out. One thing about Kill, wait a minute. One thing about Kill is he do not listen to an album at all. He don't listen to it, but he will.
Trust I know that. Trust I know. We had that conversation.
Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
We had that conversation. I know.
Okay.
Right, that nigga just called me whack. That
Yo, he said you whack,
that's the first.
Straight up whack.
No, I said his mindset, yo. It's straight up.
Man. Yo, we're gonna start that trending. We're gonna start whack trending. Oh man.
That nigga went off. And all that for artists you don't even like. Shit, I ain't never talking about Mary.
You know better. All right.
All that for somebody he don't like.
Wow.
Okay. Woo. All right.
Nah, go ahead. Nah, I'm done.
You done?
I'm done.
Well, you got 6 because I know a lot of people could come up. You got any joints that you would have had nominated?
I'm going with what JR said. He seemed like he the R&B dude. But did Maxwell get nominated?
No, he didn't. He did? Okay, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, Maxwell. That's the only one I can add.
Huh?
JR, what did he get nominated for? Because I know it wasn't in that R&B.
Yeah, it was best R&B song.
Oh, okay.
So he didn't get the album nomination?
Nope.
They smoking crack, man.
That's about the only one I could think of outside of what was.
All right.
Maxwell was nice. Y'all like the Maxwell joint?
I like the joint. I liked it. I mean, I don't think it was as good as the first, the Black Summer Night. You know,
right. I get right.
But I liked it. Sam, what about you? You got any joints that you would have nominated?
The one that I wrote down is actually nominated. I didn't even know it, but I definitely think King deserves more recognition.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
We Are, the We Are King album, critically acclaimed, man, and they wrote for the Corinne Bailey Rae album too. So amazing album. So I didn't even know that was nominated till like right before we started this. but I had that wrote down.
So King did get nominated.
Yeah. Wait, Kill. So you naming each category in the R&B, or you just?
I was just doing those R&B albums of the year. That nominees. I didn't.
That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got you.
I got you.
I think Kendra dropped a good album too, though.
Yeah, that was cool. It was cool.
Yeah, they did.
I think
I'm not really a Kendra fan like that. To be honest, man. I don't like any of their albums, but I thought this last album was pretty good. I thought All My People was a good single too.
Man, Kendra done sold out, man. They doing Walmart commercials. I'm mad about that. I hear that. Kendra. I remember them cats was on South Street singing their hearts out, man. Walmart commercials. I don't want to hear that.
Old time.
They gotta get paid, man.
We doing a show.
They independent now, right?
They're independent, but we're gonna be doing a show about crossover.
Yeah.
And artists crossing over, and how does that make us feel? Because now that I'm 42 and older with gray hair, nigga, I do a Walmart commercial. I do a Dollar Tree right now. college, so I can't be bad at kids. Them niggas got 6 damn kids. So yo,
Hey,
man, I will do a Dollar Tree commercial. I
For
will
real.
do a commercial. Best Buy. I will give about damn anybody. Versus when I was 18, I would have been like, yo, fuck them niggas. I ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it no more. So I'll do a Dollar Tree commercial right now. We're gonna talk about that because I think that you know, that's something that, you know, we've always got to deal with as artists or fans of it. But for my joints, I ain't gonna hold you, man. There was a lot of dope R&B albums this year. I actually, to get it down to 6 is gonna be hard for me because, I mean, I know this really wouldn't get nominated because it just came out, but I love the Childish Gambino album, the Awaken My Love album.
Would you consider that R&B though?
I mean, the only reason why I would consider it R&B is because the dude is singing the whole album, and I know hip hop niggas was mad at it.
What genre?
And see, I didn't get to listen to it yet.
Category you said?
It was our contemporary, urban contemporary. That's the new. So like when you got your alternative station where it's R&B, that's the new name for those stations.
So basically, that should Awaken My Love would have went under contemporary. Should go under contemporary R&B.
Really?
I'm also have to categorize it. I like that album though. It's dope. So I'm with you.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, the album is dope, but I know a lot of people don't like it because he did a 3000 and didn't rhyme. I think people was expecting him to rap.
I don't know what to call that album.
I don't like his rapping.
I don't know.
All right.
But it's tight.
I definitely got Anderson .Paak Malibu, you know, for R&B album of the year. Definitely in my mind, BJ Chicago Kid. That's an incredible album. Definitely got Salon Seat at the Table. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got Lemonade, Beyonce's joint. Ology, Gallant. A lot of people don't know about the boy.
Yeah, Gallant. Yeah,
I knew he was going to
Gallant. He got nominated though.
I mean, he got nominated.
Oh, he did?
He's talking about for the albums of the year. Because I feel like some of these people, they get nominated for a song here, which is good. I mean, it's an invite. But just as far as album of the year,
I agree with that. Because I don't think where Gallant was at for Urban Contemporary, I really don't feel like he should have been in that. If he was, he would have been under R&B for me. I'd have put him under there. I wouldn't have put him under Urban Contemporary, to be honest. I think he was the only one to me that wasn't, like, he shouldn't have been in there. I think if anybody for the Urban Contemporary R&B, because the category was cool. Don't get me wrong. I think when they mean Urban Contemporary for me is the ones that's really getting played on stations like Power 105.1 with the Breakfast Club and Hot 97 and all those and 95.5 and you know in Maryland and in DC and all that. I feel like those are the ones where these albums are in, and I don't hear Gallant on that, to be honest with you. So
King is in that category too, and I don't hear them on mainstream radio either.
King, right? So those I wouldn't have put them in there. Like for me, I think K. Michelle's More Issues in Vogue should have went in that because she's getting played on those stations.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like R&B albums, I wouldn't put her in there because it ain't. I mean, she's making R&B music, but I wouldn't put her in there. She's urban. I'm putting her with Beyonce and Rihanna and you know, like that. And Anderson .Paak, he's getting played. You know, contemporary for me.
I think the hard part for me is I'm fucking confused. Like,
I think that's their point the whole time.
Right, and that's the bottom line. We supposed to be confused.
Supposed to be confused all day. We're supposed to be confused.
Yeah.
Easy if like we say trap music and you talk about Future and all them, I got it. If you say boom bap and you talking about Ray and all them, I got it. If you say, you know, pop, you know, R&B or hip hop music, then I get Drake and all of that. But I'm confused with all the urban, traditional, with the radio play, what they don't play. But my last two is Maxwell's The Black Summer Night album. And, yo, truth be told, I never liked this boy. Me and Nick talk about how much we don't like him, but I ain't going to hold you. I love this Frank Ocean Blonde album, man.
I'm going to have to check that out, too.
I haven't even heard all of it.
And I wasn't a big Frank Ocean fan, but I actually liked his album. So it's hard for me because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 8. I mean, well, if we take out Childish Gambino, I got 6. I guess if I had to dead somebody, I guess as well. But All right, so JR, for you with your list, who do you have winning album, best R&B album of the year, off of what you pick?
Oh, because I actually cool with the category, but like I said, if the two will be out, but most likely, I think they're gonna end up. I would want BJ, the Chicago Kid. That's who I want to win, but I don't think he's gonna get it. I think they're gonna give it to Layla. I think they're gonna give it to her. I think she's
the crazy thing. The Layla album. I mean, it's the live album, so I just don't feel like a live album.
But and I agree with you. But I think the reason why I say Layla because they starting to give Layla now her just due. She's starting to win a lot of these awards now. Like last year, she won for that, and she won for the traditional R&B performance. So I think now that they know her, they're gonna give her that win because they don't know BJ like that. He don't get that much love. They don't really know Terrence Martin like that either because they know he shouldn't even be in that category.
Let me ask you a question, bro. You think they know Maya like that?
Oh no!
You gotta give me that one, bro.
They do know her though. They know her. They know her from that Lady Marmalade. They know her from that.
Lady Marmalade, like Isaac Hayes was still alive when it was
20 years ago,
man.
That's 20.
Overkill. One thing I gotta say, you were right. You are right about William Bell. You are right. You're right. You were right. You were right.
That's the old school William Bell?
Yes, you are right. I said no, but then I had to think about it for a second. Like, wait a minute. This is the same one. So you're right. You're right.
All right, cool.
I gotta check that out.
You're lucky I gave you one because I shouldn't have said nothing. But
I appreciate it. Before I get called back again, let me get off of mine real quick.
Oh man,
like a label did. All right.
Oh man,
that is my last shot.
You're right. You got it. So it's your show.
Sin, who would you have winning with the people that you pick?
Man,
easily Solange if she could have been nominated.
All right.
Easily.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
This Solange, she made the deadline, right? What's the cutoff for the nomination? Like October?
Well, she definitely made the deadline because Cranes in the Sky is nominated, just not.
Man, see, I don't get that.
Because when did she come out with that with the album?
I think the physical release didn't come out till after the deadline, but
right,
this was out. So.
Right,
it's all counted the same now. So
yeah, so it should have counted because Cranes in the Sky got nominated. But
I mean, to me, it would be Solange. I mean, the production and the themes and the message of it, and Master P on there. It was an amazing album from front to back.
Was when I looked at the track list and I was like 22 songs and all these interludes. But the crazy thing is, she probably did the best job of intertwining the interludes into the songs. And I think it's like De La Soul is Dead. Like,
the sequence was on point.
Feeds perfectly into the next song, and then when I see Master P, I'm like, "What this nigga talking about?"
Master P smart though.
Like, Master P is dropping jewels. So that's the thing that shocked me the most. Dad was like, "Yo, usually I see 22 songs. It's like, yo, this is gonna be whack because who the hell?" But yo, she did a dope job, man. You put Raphael Sadiq in the studio.
Yes, indeed.
Raphael Sadiq, man.
She stayed in her lane vocally too. I
exactly.
Because her last two albums, she did a lot outside of her range that had me kind of like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
This album, she stayed.
You trying to send? Okay.
Yo, Rec, so out of the people, who you think would get the R&B joint, or have you heard any of these joints?
I have. I didn't get a chance to name because my man was killing you over there. It was just too serious. So I just sat back in the cut with my popcorn on some MJ shit. And just was like, yo, this is crazy. I was good with that. So I'm gonna throw y'all off a little bit only because I didn't like this category. Yo, honestly, I put Drum in this category for R&B because I'm not gonna put him in there for rap. I think that album is crazy. I've been on Drum, Broccoli Dude.
I never heard.
John, he got the joint. I like the cha-cha. Yeah, the dude is cooning, but I'm telling you, the dude, for some wild reason, he's like ODB of R&B right now. The dude is gonna have a successful career, and he can write really well. He's getting ready to do a joint with Badu.
Yeah. Oh, I got to check.
He's the cat at the Soul Train Awards, right?
Yeah.
That's him?
Yeah, that's him with the dreads, always walking around with the fucking dog.
Yeah.
Yo,
Going around with a dog.
long story. Long story. Listen, don't take him for face value. Just listen to him because I got the opportunity to do the opposite. I heard him first and was like, all right, cool. Never saw what he looked like until the second track blew up because Cha-Cha had been out for 2 years. But it's a long story behind that we're not gonna get into with this podcast.
This ain't no cha-cha slide shit that people.
No. That's why I said I'm not gonna go that way because we be on some JR shit. I'm not gonna go that way. I ain't gonna go that way. But yo, give him a chance. Check him out. I put Drum in there. Of course, the Solange album. Yo, this Anderson .Paak kid, man. Ever since that Compton album dropped, I've been looking for this dude like Jimmy Hoffa, man. Anything this dude put out, I'm on it. It never disappoints. Yo, honestly, I put Rihanna in this category, man. My wife is not a Rihanna fan, and she told me to listen to it. So if she tell me to listen to it, I got to find some truth in it. Not a bad album. I put the Maxwell joint in there for one of my old heads. He wanted me to burn him a copy, and I burned him a copy, and I listened to it. And I was shocked because I just felt like Maxwell was on his I'm going to just continue to tour and not make no music. And, this album surprised the hell out of me. I've only heard a little bit of the BJ the Chicago Kid, but the way y'all ranting and raving, I need to check it out. So out of all of these, from what I've heard, I'm going with the Solange album. That joint is retarded. Mm-hmm. My wife put me on the Solange back in like 08, 09, and she was like, yo, you really need to like check her out. Yes. She's the artist out of the family. Like Beyonce is the Tina Turner, but Solange is in the back just writing up a storm. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And my wife banged that first album. Shit, to this day, that album been out 8 years. She still plays that album. So I'm gonna go with this Solange joint, man. It's gonna be a classic, I think. Yeah, it hits right. And I'm like you, kid. I see Master P on anything, I'm running. But I was shocked. I was shocked. Y'all laughing, man. Y'all remember Master P came out with them jeans? Y'all acting like y'all was going to the store buying Master P jeans. Don't front. I was running like, yo, I'm out. Perfect P Miller jeans and sneakers. Get out of here. I ain't buying no P Miller sneakers and jeans. Crazy. Yo, funny thing is, I had a teammate, man, in college, man. This dude swore he was down with No Limit. He had the No Limit chain. That's how I learned what the squirrel was. I ain't know what none of that crap was, man. This dude running around doing the South Side, all that. He swore up and down. He was from like New Orleans, man. Spanish cat. This dude was crazy. That's how I got my education on Master P, man. Ghetto though. I'll never forget it, man.
Hey, I got my education on Master P on this Solange album because I ain't listened to it. And for me, I'm gonna be the odd man out. I love this album to death. The Galant album, the Olive album. I love that joint to death. The production.
That's dope.
Kill. What's the name of the artist? I've never heard this guy before ever.
His name is Galant.
Hey, Skipping Stones is all
like the car. Like the car.
Yeah, yep. And the name of the album is Ology. Ology. My man Chris put me on to it. He's got this joint. Weight in Gold. He sent one of our joints, one of our Song of the Day joints, and Chris sent in Weight in Gold that he sung with Seal. And he has this high JR. What's it?
Seal? Like Seal?
Yeah, like Seal. Like he did a song.
Oh, okay. All right.
They're just in the studio. He's not on the album, but he's got a high falsetto.
Yeah.
And he just killed it, man. And I just popped in the album and just loved it. The songwriting is incredible, is dope. So it's just an incredible album. So that and he actually has a commercial out for Red Bull or something right now. With Weight in Gold. But definitely a dope, very dope album. But I'm with you. If it wasn't for Galant, it would be Solange. I love that album to death. Let's get into the good stuff, the hip hop, the boom bap.
The good stuff.
Sir, I'm over here dancing, baby. I'm over here dancing. I wish you could see me.
Get on you again.
Yo, did y'all just hear Kill like R&B like that? Like, let's get to the good shit.
Get on.
Yo, man, I can't win with JR for tonight, man.
Go give us another 5 minutes, JR.
Nobody say nothing about his artist. If you need a manager, get with JR because you see how he fights for his art. He's unlimited. Get with JR on Twitter. What is it? Music Soul Nick?
Yeah.
Get at him. Even if he's
I'm about to hit you up right now, fam.
Okay.
You don't even gotta like you, and he will fight for you. That's the type of manager and publicist that we need.
Oh, God.
And they'll fight.
Hey, Kill, what's that plug one more time?
At Music Soul Nick on Twitter. Get at him if you
At Music Soul Nick.
You get nominated. That nigga put in work to make sure Maya got nominated for that.
See, that's another shot. Don't kill me trying all the time.
But I'm talking about your hard work and effort, nigga.
I said, Kill, don't talk mess if you did not listen to it. You did.
Man, y'all are hilarious, man.
That's what you did.
I'm dead to right. I'm dead to right. I'm trying to help you get your business out.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
That you can get Maya in the Grammys. You win for manager of the year.
Oh wow! Oh wow!
Oh, I hate this guy.
Got it.
You the real MVP, not the person who give out their network. MVP, JR.
JR, I'm already following you, man.
Yeah.
See that?
What's yours? What's yours?
I'm at DJ.
I already
Rec1.
know. I know.
Yeah, I'm following you already.
Of the day now.
No, you don't.
So Nick, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Dead ass like a heart attack. God bless the dead, my man.
I'm following you though.
Negative.
Making those connections, JR, from your work ethic, man. I told you, man. That's good stuff.
You heard it now.
Yeah, I got it. My phone just vibrated.
Go.
The nominees for the hip hop category, we got my man Chance the Rapper with Coloring Book. We got the anonymous nobody, De La Soul. We got Major Keys, DJ Khaled. We got Blank Face with Schoolboy Q, and we got Life of Pablo with Kanye.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
Schoolboy Q.
Then,
Schoolboy Q.
what 6 joints from this year would have made your hip hop list for the Grammys?
My 6.
He said,
I gotta go West to 5'9" Layers.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Bars for days. Torre entitled rather. Let's see. Havoc and Alchemist. I thought that was a good project.
Yep.
And but I love Documentary 2 by Game. I really like that album. I even took like all the joints off of both and condensed it into one version for my own personal use. And it's a classic for me, you know.
You know the funny thing about that album, I haven't heard 2 because I was holding it because I loved 1 so much. I loved 1 so much that I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start doing like on some squirrel shit, recording music. So like, there's a I'm like, yo, I need some good music. Like I'm gonna go to that and listen to it. It's like I just put that to the side. Like I'll listen to that when times are hard, and I can just go grab that. Because Getting really brought it with this one, I was shocked. He's probably one of the first people who's ever, because you know they all do that when you're kind of falling off. You're like, okay, let me rename it what my best album was. So
yeah,
that's what everybody does. Like, oh, this is going to be the Purple Tape 2, and this is going to be Iron Man or Supreme Clientele 2. You know, I felt like the Documentary 2. He definitely won. So I ain't mad at that at all. Yeah. Nick, who are your 6 joints, man?
My 6. The Tribe made the cut. Tribe Called Quest.
Okay.
I would keep Schoolboy Q there. The Royce the 5'9".
Yes, sir.
I like YG. I don't know if y'all like West Coast. I like the YG album.
Fuck with YG. I get down with
YG album. And the comment, even though if Kill said it was light in the ass.
What, the Compton album?
Common, the Black American.
Oh, yeah. I'm with Kill.
Y'all don't like that?
I'm with Kill too.
That joint was paperweight strong, fam. I'm with Kill.
What's the name? Did the production? What's my man, the Jazz Cat?
You talking
Robert
about dude
Glass.
out of Detroit who down with Dilla? I forgot his name.
Robert Glass.
Oh, Robert Glass was from Houston.
Riggins, or whatever.
You talking about Kareem Riggins?
Kareem Riggins, yeah.
Okay,
Kareem Riggins.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what did the sound. That's why it ain't like heavy on the beats.
Like water for chocolate.
I dug it though.
Man, I was listening to my Best of Calm mixtape last night and here jamming hard. You know, and it was like to hear that new album, I'm just like, damn, bro, like it was almost like seeing Jordan play for the Wizards. It's like, bro, then it wasn't even the beats, it's just in the rhymes. Like you can't listen to Stolen Moments and listen to that album. Like
exactly.
You can't. That's prime calm though. You talking 97. That's prime time calm. He ain't been that in a while.
But see, I guess that's
when the last time calm and spit like that.
The Dreamer album.
Yeah, the Dreamer album.
Dreamer
album was underrated.
Let's look at this.
A decade.
Let's look at this.
Over a decade, he been like ass on the rhymes.
Nah, you're right, but look at it like from sports. So then, because I know Ev is heavy into this. He's like,
Lord Jesus.
You can't bring it, don't rap.
Yeah.
Like if you can't, like it's almost just like because I heard Tip and Beach Rhymes in life. He was like, I'm never retiring. Sammy ain't retiring. You know, I get it. You know, I totally get it. Can't bring it no more. Then you shouldn't like go hoop go play in the over 40 league or something like that.
Yeah.
Like don't come out to the Rucker if you can't bring it no more. So that's my thing. Like if you can't, and here's my thing. I really believe that this is a whole nother show, but I think one of the things that really hurt hip hop was all these other means that people could make money. Yeah, you know, because when you first came out, it was like I got to put all my energy into this album because this is going to be the way I'm gonna feed my family. Now I feel like it's half-assed because it's like, oh, I can add Common doing voiceovers, Common in the Serena for ESPN. Common ain't thinking about rap. Common probably was writing a rap while he was in the break room waiting for Serena to come out. Like, like yo, you can't make it like that. Like, I want you to concentrate. Like, and again, Will Smith's last album was whack, but I gave him credit for this because he said, yo, I didn't do no movies for a year. Like I said, if I'm gonna do this hip hop shit, I'm not doing nothing else but focusing in on hip hop. And I think
who was this? Who was this?
This was Will Smith. Okay, fine. The album was whack and he took a year off, man. But I'm just saying that to me, that needs to be the mindset. Like I heard the Nobody Smiling album. When I heard about the concept, I was like, yo, Common's gonna rhyme about Chicago. In my opinion, you and No ID would have had to go to Chicago for a year. You would have had to live in Chicago. Funerals of all these kids getting killed. You would have to give the essence of Chicago. You can't make that album from LA while you shooting a movie. And that's what they did. Right. That's why the album sounded like that. You know what I mean? Trust and believe. If them dudes would have said, yo, we're gonna rent a crib for a year in Chicago, we're gonna go to all these meetings with the mayor, we're gonna go to all the high schools, we really gonna embrace what Chicago is. I can't make an album about Philadelphia and all the crime and death and destruction while I'm in Waldorf, Maryland. Like I can't do that. Like I gotta be there. But I mean, I don't want to go off on a no comment, rant. But that was my beat with that album.
I like the production, man.
That's that. So JR, who are your top 6 hip hop albums of the year?
You asking me? No, I'm kidding.
Y'all's crazy.
I ain't got too many because I'm
this is what JR about to do real quick. He gonna be like Maya.
Yo, you gonna do the dialogue?
Man. You a fool, killer.
Yo, I wish my camera worked right now, man. Oh man.
I don't have a lot, to be honest. I like Chance. Chance joint was dope. Thanks to Kill. Like he sent me that. And Coloring Book, that joint was dope. Of course, Tribe. I'm throwing Tribe in there. Are we considering Malibu a hip hop album or no?
Nah, that's
it's a toss up to me.
Yeah, because he do be rhyming.
R&B. He like a hybrid. He like in between.
So I don't know.
That's the confusion.
Well, yo, what about Fonte and Ero?
That's what I was just about say, I was about to say that too. Like, are we considering that hip hop, or we consider that R&B though?
Personally, I would have said R&B, but I get Fonte rhyming on it. I mean, I think that's one of the things. It's like, you know, we're blurred. The lines have been blurred so much,
right?
That you can't really kind of call what it is. But it's really what you see it as. So if you see,
those are that and Tribe and Chance and Anderson. And those are kind of the four that I'm really rocking to be honest with you.
Tribe better be nominated next year.
Right. Right.
It
better be.
Right.
Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath.
You right about that too.
I mean, if Daylight got nominated, because that Daylight album was not hitting the music.
I ain't even gonna get into that combo.
It wasn't.
Yo, Rack, who you got for your 6 joints, man?
All right, so my 6 joints: A Tribe Called Quest, Isaiah Rashad. Don't know if y'all know who that cat is. He's down with TDE. That dude stays underneath the radar, and how I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I'm checking that out.
It's almost aggravating that he's underneath the radar. The name of the album is called The Sun's Tirade. It's his second album. Actually, it's his debut. His first album was an EP. My third one, Skyzoo and Apollo Brown, The Easy Truth. If you ain't heard it, go grab it. If you need it, send me your email. I got you.
Then already gave it to me.
My man. This one's gonna throw y'all off. My next 3 gonna throw y'all completely left field. And Kill, no, I'm the left field dude. I throw joints in there that ain't nobody thinking about. Odyssey, Alwasta. That John coming from Odyssey from like the last 2 years, not really hearing nothing. Classic. It's not gonna get caught until next year. Elzad, Lead Poisoning. I was so happy for that dude to put something out. I needed something from the D, and that was it. I needed that. This last one is gonna throw y'all all the way left field, and I put it to you like this: it was a very close race for me voting. Rhapsody, Crown. Yo, Rhapsody is what Jean Grey was supposed to be, but 10 times better. If you're not listening to Rhapsody, like my man Zulu used to say, yo, you stupid. Like, for real. Rhapsody, in the next 2 years, just signing this Rock Nation deal, yo, if she don't blow, can't nobody blow. Period.
A lot of big cosigns.
That's my thing. She got the cosigns. She got the skill. To me, I think she's beautiful. And her head is in the right space. Her head is in the right space. So, yo, if Rhapsody does not blow, then I know for sure that the game is rigged and they only want to see Nicki Minaj type artists. Cause I put it out there. Yo, Nicki can spit when she want to. Mm-hmm. But the check is so big that she ain't really gotta spit. Nope. You know what I'm saying? She can go out there and show ass and titties, and white America is gonna be like, yo, we good. But for the hip hop heads like us, we like, yo, where the bars at? You know what I'm saying? Where's the whole complete project? So not to get on the tangent, yo, I gave it to A Tribe Called Quest. Me and Kill talked about this a couple months back. We was talking about A Tribe Called Quest versus De La. Man, look, for somebody to not have an album out in over 20 years and then kind of just jump right back into where they were, and then with the whole fight situation, yo, it was almost as if they never stopped recording, never had beef. Right. The album as a whole felt good. This is what I needed. I don't know about y'all, but I needed it.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I needed it. But that's why I gave it to. Yeah, big time. I gave it to Tribe though.
All right, so Rec, he gave the Tribe. JR, my bad. Who wins out your category?
Huh?
JR, who would win out of your category? Who takes on the Grammy out your category?
Oh, out of mine, it would definitely be Tribe. It would definitely, if Tribe was nominated, I'd throw them in there. That would definitely be Tribe. But out of all of that, I guess the ones that's in there now, I would want Chance to win. Chance, I want him to get it.
I agree.
Who wins in yours?
Schoolboy Q.
Schoolboy Q. I gotta check out Q. I've never heard this stuff.
Yo, it's tight, man. Schoolboy, man. That dude go.
His content a little rough. You know what I'm saying?
That dude rap like he broke, man. That dude rap like he broke, and he tours year round for the last 2-3 years, man. The dude rap like he broke, man.
Now, for real, nigga, he down with TDE. He down with
Kendrick. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Collard Greens. You don't remember Collard Greens?
Better than Kendrick, though.
Yeah. You don't remember Collard Greens, Kill?
Time out. You said he better than Kendrick.
No, I said I'm asking. Because I heard somebody say he's better.
Nah, he's not better than Kendrick.
They are two totally different type of artists.
Okay.
And even though they're on the same label, they each have different lanes that they kind of stay in. Kendrick is more so, you know, he's gonna give you a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Schoolboy is the cat that you knew used to sell drugs, but you knew he could spit.
Okay.
And if he got a chance, was gonna be crazy. He's that dude. He's that dude.
Gotcha.
Yeah, his voice is retarded. I'm telling you, man, go back, do the homework. You're gonna be happy.
All right.
Schoolboy, nice.
Schoolboy, nice.
Let's get back on Rhapsody though, cause I had something about Rhapsody, man. You know what? I don't think she's gonna blow.
Don't say that. Don't say that, Nick. Don't say that, Nick.
Her image is too good. I wanted to blow.
What's wrong?
But the corporate machine, they don't want to see that. They don't want to see no positive black woman.
My thing is this: if you got this type of corporate machine behind you, Rock Nation, and we talking about a man that has the power to blackball people, like, because don't front, Jay done blackball some cats. We ain't gonna talk about who. We ain't gonna talk about who. But Jay done blackball some cats.
Yes,
So if you out here and you can go get the likes of Yo Gotti, Snapchat that pussy if it's cool, and you can go over here and go get Rhapsody, who is spitting her balls off. Why can't you market them with the same fire to get the same results?
Well, go
ahead, kid.
Here's the thing for me, because I'm with Nick. I don't think she'll blow because nobody wants to see it. Like, I'm shocked Rock Nation signed her. You know, for me, to be honest with you, I think everything Jay-Z does is calculated. And I think
I agree.
And then we're gonna go way back real quick, even back to the Black album with Ninth Wonder. I remember being on OK. OK Player was killing Jay-Z. Around the same time, Quest was doing the Unplugged live joint for Jay-Z.
Yeah, I remember that.
Jay put Ninth Wonder, because again, the story is Ninth came to the studio with 200 beats. Jay didn't pick any.
And Jay picked not one of them.
And Jay said, "Yo, just go loop." So that was all strategic, because then what happened when Ninth Wonder got on the boards and was like, "Yo, I made the Jay-Z album." All those OK players who were just hating Jay-Z,
they shut up
to buy the Black album. So
they shut up.
Same thing that he's doing now with Rhapsody. It's like, because none of us care about Rock Nation. Then Rhapsody gets signed and the Locks get signed, and now the underground is all like, "Oh, Rock Nation, go." The Locks ain't blowing the fuck up.
No, they're not going to be any bigger now than they were at their highest of heights.
Talk about it. Yeah.
But again, that gets us hip hop heads getting behind the machine. Him signing Rhapsody and the Locks is a tax write-off for him. It's like no big deal.
I agree.
Jay Electronica.
That's why.
Hey. Sincere, we not even gonna start. we talking about Grammys and how we feel about it right now.
I feel your pain, bro.
Sincere, find me on Twitter and we can talk about Jay Electronica. We not even gonna go there. And kill. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm hot. If I seen Jay Electronica right now, I'll punch that cat in his face. that's how mad I am.
Everybody is.
That's how mad I am with Jay Electronica, because I felt as though this dude was like the savior. I really put him in that box. I really put him in that box, and I feel like how cats feel when they meet MJ for the first time and they come back and be like, "Yo, this dude was a straight asshole." That's how I feel. I'm sitting here smacking my pen on my table like I'm mad about it, because I really, really was looking forward to having that feel in my life, and I never got it. I got to sit here and listen to old EPs and mixtapes if I want to hear some Jay Electronica. Like, I'm hot behind that, man.
Yeah.
I gotta watch Just Blaze talking about, I'm gonna play this Jay Electronica joint that's never gonna come out, and it be bananas.
Right.
Straight up bananas. Some of the craziest stuff I've ever heard in my life, and it's not coming out.
And the funny thing is, people gotta keep this in mind, because I know people, we be waiting. Hell, I was waiting on D'Angelo for damn near 14 years.
Jeez.
Exhibit C came out in 2009. It's about to be 2017.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
It's been a minute, but that's another show, because I want to get that stuff too. Sin, real quick, who wins your category with the Grammys?
Man, that's tough. I'm gonna got to go with Royce.
Okay.
I want to say Game, but I mean the Layers album was real. It's personal. We finally got to see Royce get personal.
Right.
Damn, he got more personal.
But out of what's there, I would probably have to say Chance.
All right. And for my list, I know this made everybody hang up on me last go around. DJ Rack. I got
here he go.
Who?
You got
Rage in the Machine, Joe Budden.
Okay.
I heard that was good though.
Did that on camera.
Hey, JR, we're not gonna co-sign that, man. What is you doing?
I know. I say that because wait a minute.
JR, go back and watch the last podcast and see my reaction and my man Jay's reaction to when he brought that up.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna watch it right after this.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry, Kill.
Rage in the Machine, Joe Budden's, Coloring Book Chance, You Got It From Here Tribe, Untitled Unmastered Kendrick. I actually got Respect the Shooter for voice. I actually like Respect the Shooter better than Layers. Okay. And I got the Silent Partner, Havoc, and Alchemist. I got those 6 for my joints of the year. And winning, I got Chance. I love the Tribe. The Chance album to me was just, I just love dude's movement, man. The fact that this dude is one of the biggest MCs in the world and he's not signed. I think he was the only person ever to be on SNL that didn't have a record deal, and I think he's been on there 3 times now. And then just more than anything, like just the album is just dope, man. And to be honest with you, just being able to do, he kind of to me did what Ye did with Jesus Walks. He kind of brought Jesus to the hood. You know what I mean?
We need that. We need that.
Yeah, and I had people getting at me like, is he a gospel rapper? And I'm like, nah. I just think this is where he's at right now in his life. The next album may be something totally different. You know what I mean? And I mean, because they like, he a gospel rapper. I'm like, listen to mixtapes. This nigga's cursing all the, this nigga's cursing. I'm a gospel rapper. I think for me, it just reminds me a lot of myself. I know Jesus. I love God. I curse. Sorry. You know what I mean? So I think it was just dope for a rapper of his, for DC, the big dude out here, my teens always tell me about some dude, Shy Glizzy. And to me, if Shy Glizzy did something like Chance and had kids in the hoods of DC talking about Jesus and I got angels watching over me and, all of that stuff, it could really change the scope of, how a lot of these young kids see it. So it's always dope when my teenagers get in my car and they'll be like, Mr. Kill, can you put on that dude talking about Jesus? Talking about Chance, so to
that's
me,
what's up.
That's why I gotta give the nod to Chance, but right behind them would be Tribe, and we're still doing that show. We waiting on L.
Okay, all right.
There's a lot of people out there that Tribe album who think it's trash, and we're gonna do a show about that and about J. Cole's new album.
To be on that
yes, and when you watch this, be ready, baby.
Hold tight, JR. Look. JR always wins because it's the look on his face.
No, I'm just saying somebody think the Tribe album is whack.
Yo, JR, you have no idea.
Thinks it's whack.
Shadow don't like it.
I think I remember him saying it on Twitter. He was like, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, Nick. I think you missed that night. We looked at Ev like, what is you talking about?
No, I didn't think he was thinking was whack.
Ev called me every day for a week, like, you listen to that trash? And I be in the middle of the week, I'm like, here go Ev. Yes, I'm still listening. He hates it. Him and my man Vic from the writer's bench, they hate it.
Really?
Vic was like, I feel sorry for anybody out there who likes that album. So we gonna
what happened to Bezo?
Huh?
What happened to Bezo? Was that his name, Bezo?
Yeah, that's Bezo.
Listen to it.
Bezo came around to saying it's not as bad as what he first started with.
Okay, all right.
Bezo came around, so I don't know which side of the fence Bezo is on today, but there are a lot of people who don't like that album. Yeah, like Tip's voice is annoying, this and that. I'm like, niggas sound the same to me.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know what though? You know what? His voice did get a little squeakier. When I listened to the Low End Theory, I don't know if his voice was going through a change. He was kind of young, but it is kind of.
I'm gonna do a JR. I don't want to diss nobody. I seen Tip doing an interview with the shorty who shot Selma. I think her name is Ava Dunnery or something.
Yes, it is.
He did an interview with her. He had on a skirt. So I'm gonna just.
Yo, whoa.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Hold on. Boondocks episode type? Like
he had on a skirt. Just Google it. It's gotta be on.
Yo, look, I'm Googling that joint right
now. Maybe that's why I posted up.
Oh hell no, man. No, man.
One of them joints like most Def be rocking. The African.
Hold on, man. Do y'all see the pattern in this? No, we can't do that. Yo, y'all laughing. Y'all don't see the pattern in this?
I don't care what type of skirt it is. I don't care. You can't rock no skirt. Now, maybe you could get away with the Rowdy Piper look, because I'm a 70s kid and I grew up.
No, you can't rock no joint like that, Kill.
You can't rock no skirt for me, man. And
then, are you real? What?
Yeah.
No, sir. No. Yo got on a skirt.
and the bad part is this from April 2015.
Yeah, this recent.
I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna be tweeting all night. I'm not even gonna watch it right now. I ain't gonna watch it right now.
This ain't no old school purchase. This was a recent
purchase. Man, I'm so upset right now.
Yeah, but all right, y'all. Yo, it's dope to finally have. We gotta do this more often to get everybody.
Whole squad.
Absolutely, man.
Yes.
Right, give them all your information. And let me say this real quick, because I was on Twitter today going off on a tangent about how we need to help each other. Like that. But it's true, man. Like, yo, I got 6,000 followers on Twitter, maybe almost 7,000. And I'm like, if I could get 10% of these niggas to retweet this podcast, maybe I'd be on Revolt with Noriega.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Cats don't support each other out here. Like with Rec. Rec sent me. And the funny thing is that being up here and anybody watching the show will probably never believe that outside of JR, none of us have ever met face to face.
No.
You know what I mean? And that the brotherhood is here, all just through Twitter. You know what I mean? Rec sent me one of his mixes. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. This dude is playing joints I ain't heard in a million years. I was like, yo, come be on the podcast. See a regular. JR, I seen his videos. I was like, yo, your joints is dope, man. Yo, you need a website. Yo, I don't have one. Yo, I build it for free. That's my investment in you and what I need from you. I met Nick just through being on OK Play and him watching the writer's bench and always supporting. Like, yo, same thing with Sin. Like, yo, we got to support each other out here.
No doubt.
Doing something dope. If you like, when somebody follows me on Twitter, I instantly go to their page. I go to their SoundCloud. I go to their website. If you got something dope, I'm like, yo, let's do a project together. That's how I met up with Sincere. And everybody out there, go download our joint. Ain't nothing nice. I did all the beats. Sincere did all the rhymes with my man Cass.
Oh, say word.
And my man Math.
Check it out, man.
Yo, I'm listening to that tonight. I'm listening to that tonight.
Yes, sir. Please.
We got to support each other out here. Like I said, it makes no sense that I got 7,000 followers and I only chop it up with like 0.5% of them.
All day.
Right.
We got a lot of good stuff. Let's make it happen. Right. Give them all your info. Trust me when I tell you, use mixes. Let me explain something to you. My heart.
I messed up now because I'm on it.
I got you.
I'm following him now too.
That's what's up, man. That's love, man.
Music. I mean, I'm a hip hop connoisseur. This dude was playing joints I ain't heard that took me back.
Oh, he done messed up.
So right.
So my Twitter is at DJ Rec1. My SoundCloud is SoundCloud /JRec1. I do a podcast called The Foundation. It's rooted in old school, but if it's tight, I'm gonna put it on there, whether it's house, R&B, hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to kind of branch out and not have it so pigeonholed. But yo, I appreciate you, Kill, man. I told you that I've been chopping it up with Kill honestly for like a year and some change, but I hadn't been doing the podcast, and I just hit him with it one day, and he hit me back like 20 minutes later, like, yo, what the hell? Yo, what is this? And the funny part was I didn't even have the mindset of doing a podcast, but I was getting such good, kickback from it. I just decided to do it. That's why the second one has tags and the first one doesn't. The first one was just me going in the room, pouring some Crown, and cutting up some joints. So, yeah, check it out, man. Tell me what y'all think, man. I take any and all feedback, man, for real, man. For real.
I'm checking it out tonight.
Yo, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it for real.
You know the shit got to be dope if I invite you up here. Like, this is like my crib. Like, I know we don't got a lot of viewers.
Yeah.
But viewers we got, the people who support and rock with us, this like my crib. So for me to invite you up here, that's
real, man. That's real talk, man. I appreciate it, bro. For real.
No doubt. JR, give them all your stuff, bro.
Junior World of Soul. Check me out. I do like R&B bangers. So people like Kill can know there's music out there.
Okay.
Then I also do like classic R&B videos. Like I do a video of Curtis Mayfield. I do a video of who else have I done? I've done Stephanie Mills. I've done I go back from the 60s
Martha Wash.
90s. That's just Martha Wash, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's my thing. I love R&B soul music. That's my heart. That's my life. So
okay.
Talk about it in my videos. I'm crazy. Give me like I got my red cup. It ain't got nothing in it today, but don't be in my videos. I'm lit. I'm always lit in my videos. So
that's real.
Yeah, so y'all check it out. Thanks to Kill, because Kill got on me for like 45 minutes to start a damn website, and he finally did it. So definitely.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
No doubt. Nick, give them all your stuff, man.
I'm just a fan. Only one way to win 79. That's the Twitter handle.
I just followed you too. I don't know why I wasn't following this dude.
Nick, you said only one way to win 79.
I know, yeah, only one way. It's like only the number one way, the number two win.
Okay,
my last name, WYNN.
WY.
Yeah, I'm following him.
Oh, dude, that's some ill play on words, fam. I like that, John.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that.
That's ill as hell right there.
Yes, it is.
Say, give them all your stuff, bro.
It's a cinematic with the S, not a C. 06.
I'm following him too. See?
Yeah, I'm already following you, Nick. Saint Nick. I'm already following.
Check my SoundCloud out. Got a couple of my albums on there.
What's your SoundCloud, Sincere? What's your SoundCloud?
Same thing. Cinematic with an S. 06. And the link is in my bio too.
Oh, say no more. Done.
Yes,
Done.
Like
I said, me and Sin got a dope album, ain't nothing nice. We working on another joint right now. Wanted to stop this book out real quick, y'all. I got this the other day called "Ain't No Half Stepping." It's basically a history of Latin Quarters, and if for Latin Quarters was like the biggest hip hop club in New York during the '80s.
That's crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
A dope. When I say dope, I mean dope read. I just did a review of it up on willmakebeatsforfood.com. This gets 5 out of 5 mics. I always wanted to go to Latin. I always wanted to go to Latin Quarters, but I was only 12 years old in 1986. Yeah. And my old ass cousins from Brooklyn was not trying to take no 12-year-old kid. One, but Latin Quarters was the spot. And the dopest thing about this, man, is, and I think that's what got me on my network and joined my Twitter rant, because just in reading this, they was talking about how everybody would hang out here and everybody would connect and everybody would help each other out. And, you know, A&Rs would be in there. They said Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince came up from Philly, did a show. That's what got them they deal with Job. Cash Money and Marvelous came up from Philly. That's what got them they deal with Sleeping Bag. They said you could see a young Big Daddy Kane talking to somebody else, getting advice in the game and everything like that. Just a crazy, I mean, just some of the quick stories real quick. A lot of people may not know, the original 50 Cent was a drug dealer from Brooklyn.
Stick up kids. He was.
And back in the day, you had the Rooftop in New York, you had Latin Quarters, you had the Red Parrot, you had the Fever in the Bronx, you had Union Square. When Union Square goes down, that's where the Brooklyn Zoo and all the Fort Greene kids, stick-up kids, and 50 Cent would be. When that got closed, boom, they came over to Latin Quarters and started robbing niggas. So there's a story in here about them trying to steal Jam Master Jay's rope chain, you know, which is crazy. But they were saying how, like, yo, you be on the dance floor dancing, and not even realize your rope chain got snatched. Like, you know what I mean? So it's dope. It's a dope book. They got the story of
no half stepping. Cool.
They got the story of when KRS-One battled Melly Mel.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got that story.
I gotta pick that up there.
Quarters. Just again, just a dope book. And what's even doper to me is they have a lot of the quotables that rappers have said about the Latin Quarters. Like in Don't Believe the Hype when Chuck D says, "And you get down and dance at the LQ," like that's Latin Quarters. You know what I mean? So it's by Wax Poetics. You can cop it on their website or Amazon. But trust me, best $30 you're gonna spend. If you really, I mean, look at the damn pictures. Chris Rock with a Jerry curl on there. We kidding. You give people the copy, and I mean the pictures in here just are incredible. I mean, check this joint at MC Shan with Boogie Down Productions.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's going back.
Wow, I need to get that.
This is in the middle of the bridge war, so this can go to show you how rappers could battle and still take a picture.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like,
so that's in the middle of the bridge is over and all that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
The people that are in here are just bananas, and you know, just dope stories. And they got everybody telling you their take on stuff. And the dopest story to me, because I used to always give Chuck D props for this, and it's actually from the Latin Quarters. The Cat Paradise, who wrote the book, who was the club promoter for Latin Quarters, was like, "Yo, these cats robbing niggas for their gold all the time. It's killing business." So they came up with this thing where they said, "Yo, no more gold is allowed in Latin Quarters. We gonna hand out African medallions," and that's what made the switch from hip hop, from it going from a whole lot of gold and jewelry to African medallions.
Wow.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Robbed in here, and I used to always think it was Public Enemy. I would be like, "Oh, look, Public Enemy got people to wear these gold, stop rocking gold and rock these African medallions," and it actually came from Latin Quarters. And they were saying how it was a meeting of the mind, like Chuck, X-Plan, all of them got together and kind of said, "Yo, this is the way we gonna move forward with this." And again, we do what rappers do. So when we saw cats stop wearing gold chains, it was like, "All right, they rocking medallions. Okay, boom. Let me go cop this." Ain't nobody. And his idea was, well, ain't nobody gonna rob you for no $5 African medallion. So, and that kind of made the change. But just the dope book. They talked about Nice and Smooth meeting there, and that's how they Nice and MC Search met there. They connected. Scoob Lover from Big Daddy Kane used to be a dancer. Before he had two dance crews, IOU and the JAC dancers, and Scoob was with IOU. That's how him and Kane met up. So just a lot of dope stories. Latifah used to be a dancer. She didn't even rap until she saw MC Light rapping, and then she was like, "Yo, I want to do that." And that's how Latifah started rapping. So just a dope boy. Those are just some of the stories off the top of my head.
I put that joint in my wish list. We on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cop that this week, man, when I'm in Houston. So
it's an easy read. You're gonna breeze right through it. If you're my age, it's gonna take you back to some good days. If you're younger, it's a good history lesson. And you already know what it is with me at Kill889 on Twitter. We'll make beats for food. I check y'all next week, y'all.